Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So uh, here we will solve some inequalities. Solve the following inequalities. Before coming toward the questions, you should know that all the figures like -10, -5, -3, -1, all these are smaller than 0. All these are smaller than 0 because they are negative numbers, and the more a number is bigger on negative side, it will be smaller. For example, this -10 is smaller than -5. If it is here, so we can say that 5 is smaller than 10. 5 is smaller than 10, or 10 is bigger than 5. This is very normal. But here on the negative side, the bigger the value with negative symbol or sign, it will be smaller. For example, we say -10 is smaller than -5, or -10 is smaller than -1. And similarly, this -1 is smaller than 0. So anything which is in negative number is smaller than 0 level. And then comes the turn of 0, and then from onward it is all positive numbers. So this before solving this question, it must be noted. Moreover, in previous lecture we did some equations like this: 3x plus 5 is equal to 2x plus 6. Now here this was the case of an equalities, but now we are talking about the inequalities. So the equation will be something like greater than or smaller than and equal, something like this, to x plus 6. So here we will have one extra step that you must remember. Now we will come toward our question. So the question is 3x minus 2 is less than and equal 4x plus 8. So as you know, what you should do here, that you should bring all the similar kind of numbers to one side. For example, you have to bring this 4x to this side, or this 3x over here. It's your choice. Okay, so what I do, I keep 3x over here, and I will bring this 4x on this side. So here it has a positive sign, so when it will move toward the other side of the equation, it will be minus 4x. Okay, now less than equal, and shift this minus 2 over here. Now here it is minus 2, so when it will come over here, it will be then plus 2, plus 8 and plus 2. Okay, so 3x minus 4x. Here I have used this plus. We don't need to use it. If you use it, it's okay, but normally plus sign is not needed. Okay, everybody knows that this is plus, this is same thing. Okay, so 3x minus 4x less than equal to 8 plus 2 is 10. Now what will we do with this? Plus 3x minus 4x. So we subtract 3x from 4x, it is x, but we will use the symbol of negative because it has a bigger coefficient. This is minus x is less than equal to 10. Okay, now move the minus sign. Now here is a very important step that you should remember. When it was like this previous question, so what we used to do, we bring this minus over this side of equal. So if it is, if now what is this happening, it is basically minus multiplied by x, so it become minus x. So it is being multiplied over here with x. When it will move toward the other side of the equal, it will be divided. So we x is equal to, we shift this minus over here, so it will be like 10 divided by this minus 1, and we can write it like x is equal to minus 10. Very simple. Or the other way, the other school of thought, write it like minus x is equal to 10. So what we do to finish this minus, it is multiplying here, we divide it over here, and similarly we divide it over here. So this is cancelled automatically, so x become minus 10. But in case of inequalities symbols like this one, we shift minus over here, we can simply write x is greater and equal to minus 10. So this is the point you should know, that what we will do if in inequalities we want to shift the minus from this side to this side, so we can shift it very easily, bring it over to minus 10. But what will you do? You will change sign. It is very logical, you know. Why? Because this minus x is something in minus, and here it is 10, so it is smaller than 10. Why? Because this is a minus figure and this is a positive figure, so it is, but I want to convert this minus over here, so when a minus comes over here, so definitely x will be positive, so x should be logically greater than the minus figure. So what we do here, that we change the in here like here, and then it be like this, and the minus sign over here, so it becomes minus 10. Very simple. So this is basically your answer, and we can also draw it, okay, like this. If the in exam it is asked to draw or sketch it on the line, so how will you draw it? This is 0. Actually here we are talking about the negative terms minus 10, so we will move like here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. This is minus 10, minus 9, minus 8, minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, and minus 1. X is greater than minus 10 and also equal to minus 10. So this means it is inclusive, okay. It is something like x, this will be something like look, it is 1 0, but we will shade it. Why? Because minus 10 is included, it is equal to minus 10 and greater than minus 10. So what is greater than minus 10? Any number which starts from here, minus 10, minus 9 is greater than minus 8 is also greater than minus 10. If we talk about 0, 0 is also greater than minus 10. And then there is 1 2 3 4 5 6 also positive number, so it is going to infinity. So we can write it in equation as in interval as, and this is one-sided inequality. It is not an interval, it is one-sided inequality. If it was interval, there must be some limit over here, like it is going towards infinity. Okay, and how can we write it to an inequality interval? It will be like this is enough, I think. This is the answer, and if we want to draw it on the line or sketch it over the line, so we can do it like this.